Hi investors, Ridhivej Finance has not decided to start NCD, but right now we are thinking to start NCD too. That's the reason. Actually, we have made the content already. That is Dhani Loan and Service Limited NCD, which we have actually decided to launch the NCD. Not launch the NCD, basically give the video. And in that case, yes viewers, we are basically why dhani and all, because it will keep a tap on into the market basically. So dhani, initial name is malpani security private limited. This company has started in the year of 1994 on 27th October. They are based in Delhi, Haryana. Subsequently, they have changed their name Shiv Shakti Financial Service Private Limited in the year of 13th. In the year of 2010 on 13th January basically. Then they have changed their name IVL Finance Limited in the year of 2016 on October 19th. After that, it was changed India Bulls Consumer Financial Limited, and now they have turned as a Dhani Loans and Service Limited. So on the 7th July 2020, so Dhani Loan Service Limited is based. The registered office is M62 and 63, first floor, Connaught Place, New Delhi. 110001 is their pin code. And yes, their corporate office is based in basically India Bull House, One International Center, Senapati Bapatro Marg, Elphiston Road, Mumbai 400013. And yes, they are having India Bull House 448 4451, Udyog Vihar Phase 4, Gurugram 122016. Dear viewers, if you are aware, there are number of advertisement comes for personal loan, business loan. If you want a loan in 5 minutes, Dhani will help you. So that is a app again there which is providing financial service. It is basically B2B as well as B2C loan provider, we can say over here. So the company is a secured loan booked on standalone basis was 7,195.83 million, 11,932.40 million, and 49,608.34 million at March 31st 2021, March 31st 2020 and March 31st 2019 respectively, which is represented 17.30, 25.34% and 46.66% aggregate gross value of our company total loan booked on 31st March 2021, March 31st 2020 and March 31st 2019 respectively. Our company has unsecured booked a standalone basis loan. It's a standalone basis was 34,000. We are repeating this, no, 34,407.94 million, 35,160.07 million, and 56,712.21.72 million in the March 31st 2021, March 31st 2020 and March 31st 2019 respectively, which is represented as 82.70%, 74.66% and 53.34% aggregate gross value of our company total loan booked in at 31st March 2021, 31st March 2020, and March 2019, 31st itself, respectively. The value of collaboration depending on the various factors, including prevailing market conditions, the general economic and political conditions in India, growth of stock market and real estate sectors in India, and the area in which the company operates, and any change of statutory or regulatory requirement, delay in recovery and bankruptcy or foreclosure, pretending defects in the title and delay obtaining regulatory approval, enforcement such as collaterals may affect the valuation of collaterals. As a result, our company may not able to recover the full value of collaterals for the loan provided by within the expected time frame at all. Further legal proceeding may have initiated by our company in order to recover overdue payments on a loan, and consequences the money and time spent on initiation of legal proceeding may adversely affect our company cash flow. The value of the security provided by borrowers to our company may be subject to reductions in the value of accounts of various reasons, while our company customers may provide alternative security to provide shortfall and realizable value of security for the loan provided by our company in the events of liquidations may continue to lower than the combined amount of outstanding principal amount, interest, and amount recoverable from the customer. Any default in the repayment outstanding credit obligation by our company customers may expose to the losses of failure or a delay to recover loan value from sales collateral security could expose our company to potential losses. Any such losses could adversely affect our company financial condition and results of operations. Furthermore, process legalization of enforcement our company legal rights and against the default conditions in India generally a slow and potential expensive process according to the difficult for our company recovery amount owned by default customer in timely manners. September 30, 2021 and March 31st, 2021, our company standalone outstanding secured borrowing, compromised debt security borrowing to other debt security is 17,583.94 million. So dear viewers, if you wanted to start and 585.37 million respectively nils unsecured borrowing, comprised debt security and borrowing other debts is as per IND. Our company capital adequate ratio computed on the basis of applicable RBI norms was 58.24%, 58.92%, and 37.70% at March 31st, 2021, March 31st, 2020, and March 31st, 2019, respectively, in Tier 1 capital comprising 58.24%, 52.66%, 37.12% at March 31st, 2021, March 31st, 2020, and March 31st, 2019, respectively, where Tier 2 capital comprises 0.00%, 6.27% and 0.58% at March 31st, 2021, March 31st, 2020, and March 31st, 2019. If our company continue grow its loan portfolio and assets basis, it will require raise additional tier 1 and tier 2 capital in order to continue meet applicable capital adequacy ratio with respect to business. There be no assurance that our company will be able to raise adequate additional capital in the future term favorable to our company in a timely manner or at all and may adversely affect the growth of our company business. So this is our company has following subsidiaries: Transverse Limited, formerly known as Transverse Private Limited, where Transverse has authorized by RBI Payment and Settlement System Act 2007 as amended in issue operates semi-closed prepaid payment instrument pursuant to which Transverse operate a wallet service under the brand name Dhani Pay. It's also authorized issue digital and physical RuPay card for its customer. Indiabull Investment Advisory Limited IIAL is engaged in marketing on non-discretionary wealth management products. Indiabull Distribution Services Limited IDSL is engaging marketing and non-discretionary wealth management products. Indiabull Alternate Investment Limited IAIL is engaged primarily business in investment management, marketing, fundraising, advising, and administration of SEBI registered alternative investment funds. So our company is so this is all about Dhani. Probably people know Dhani because many people need a number of people need a loan, so everybody looking for a loan know Dhani Pay, Dhani EMI, Dhani Biz, Dhani LIT, Dhani Swipe, Dhani Powered Dream. Dhani, it's not Powered Dream, something is there, and Dhani. So these are their applications. Okay, so apart from that, they are having a human resource 14,653 full-time employees. So guys, you just rethink how much big this company and what will be the capital. Anyways, suppose if you need a loan, then what you will do? Actually, we have made this content even before 31st December, but we have not uploaded because we thought we will not process with the number of NCDs. There are 2 other NCD which we have skipped after YouGrow Capital. So anyways, now we are talking about Dhani Loan and Service Limited. Dhani Loan and Service Limited NCD detail. The symbol will be DLSL04 and series will be S1 tenor 370 days payable at maturity rupees 1101.44 for category 1, 2, 3 and 4 investors, where S2 will be 10.50%, tenor will be 24-month, category B 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 investors annual payment. S3 category will be tenor 24-month payable maturity rupees 1221.03 for category 1, 2, 3 and 4 investors, where S4 will be 10.03%, tenor will be 24 months for category 1, 2, 3 and 4 investors monthly payment, where S5 will be category 11%, tenor will be 36 months for category 1, 2, 3, 4 investors annual payments will be S6, tenor will be 36 months payable at maturity, that will be 1368.05 category for 1, 2, 3, 4 investors, where S7 will be 10.49%. Tenure will be 36 months for category 1, 2, 3, 4. Monthly payment. So issue periods will be open from 4 January 2022 till 27 January 2022, and we are launching this video on 14 January. Basically 15 January it will be also reflected. Post issue will be modification period will be 28 January 2022 from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Cut off UPI mandate 5 p.m. T plus 2 days. Date of bidding application for bid place and 27 Jan 2022 cutoff shall be 5 p.m. until 28 Jan 2022. Please refer the parameters for detail. Issue size will be public issue secure redeemable non-convertible debenture of a face value 1000 each for amount of 150 crores rupees. Base issue size with the options retain over subscription up to rupees 150 crore aggregating up to 300 crore issue. So this many crores rupees. Okay, the security type will be secure redeemable non-convertible debenture. Price will be 1000, face value will be 1000, market lot will be 1 NCD, minimum application are 10, means 10,000 you should apply. Individual or collect across all series of NCD, multiple of 1000 thereafter. IPO grading IVR AA, stable outlook pronounced IVR AA with the stable outlook. Rating agency inform Merrick Valuation and Rating Private Limited. IPO marketing time will be 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Leading managers are Edelweiss Financial Service Limited, Trust Investment Advisory Private Limited, where sponsored bank is HDFC Bank Limited. Thank you by Vridivesh Finance. Anyways, happy Makar Sankranti. If you are looking for a loan, you can invest it. Anyways guys, have a great day. Bye bye.